Good afternoon. We're delighted to be joined by Tom Glover from Upstream Intelligence, the conference director and an organiser for today's event at Ardo House. Tom, first of all, tell us a little bit about your organisation and then secondly, what you're hoping to achieve with this conference over the next 2 days.
Sure. So Upstream Intelligence is we're a brand within a larger conference company, formerly FCBI Energy, now Reuters Events. We try and lead very content-led conferences, which requires getting on the phones, getting people out of the office, getting real examples. And Upstream Intelligence is focused on basically the leveraging of digital and data-driven solutions in upstream oil and gas, offshore here in Europe and onshore in the United States.
So you're one of the keynote speakers from this morning. What were the kind of key themes of your presentation?
Well, basically, as you know, the oil and gas industry is really trying to optimize the way in which we do production. We want to reduce costs, we want to keep operations safe. And one of the ways in which companies are trying to address that is by using a lot of data to understand how their assets are performing, and then to run analytics on that, and then to optimize the way in which they run operations. So one of the things I was trying to talk to the industry about is how far should we be taking analytics? So there's no question it needs to be done, but how far do we want to automate systems to the point where the analytics is effectively running the show? So who is responsible in the end when something goes wrong perhaps? But ultimately, how are we going to validate the decisions that artificial intelligence is actually making?
So you've got a presentation this afternoon. You're one of the keynote speakers. What are the themes around that presentation?
I think the themes today are really about how apprenticeships can play a part in upskilling our workforce. There's a perception that apprenticeships are just for young people. In actual fact, there's a wider opportunity available for the upskilling of workforce of any age up to degree level within apprenticeships, and we've done a lot of work to look at digital skills needs. So we've developed products within data science and cybersecurity, and those are all themes coming through in terms of skills challenges that the sector is facing.
So I was here today to talk a bit about the impact of digital on oil and gas clients. So I was talking around the capital projects process, CapEx delivery, and how really digital can really transform that process. And some examples from the past I'd seen where digital had really driven out costs from the CapEx process.
I believe this conference offers an opportunity to meet a lot of other interesting companies, and it had a great topic, so that's why we were interested.